Chapter 5 was overhead as a 3-year-old girl who was sleeping in the back of a car when it was stolen ran into the arms of a police officer.
One of the suspects investigators believe was responsible for the theft was arrested, but the other is still out there and many questions remain.
We have in-depth coverage and answers tonight. Ashley Arnold reached out to the family of the abducted girl. We will check in with her in just a moment.
But first, Caroline Sweeney spoke with the KCK police chief to find out why there wasn't an Amber Alert. Caroline?
Well, Brad, you're right. An Amber Alert was not sent out after a car was stolen with 3-year-old Amaya Vester inside. And tonight, the Kansas City, Kansas police say they were in the process of getting one sent out when the little girl was found in rural Leavenworth County. And now they want you to know what was going on behind the scenes.
I put it on social media, on Twitter, as quick as I could.
These are some of the tweets from the police chief's timeline last night, letting people know the make and the model of the car they were looking for and the tag number, and alerting people the girl had been found. So why wasn't there an Amber Alert if there was a lot of information available?
We got to get this out. It takes time.
This is what the flow chart of an Amber Alert looks like. There are 15 steps before an alert is issued. KCK was near the end when the good news came over the radio.
We had just gotten our validation back from KBI that they were going to push the button when the news chopper found the little girl.
Now, Chief Ziegler tells me that it does take a lot of time to gather all the information needed for an Amber Alert to be issued by the Kansas Bureau of Investigation. He says at a minimum, it could take 45 minutes to get all of that information ready to be pushed out to the public. Live in Kansas City, Kansas, Caroline Sweeney, KCTV5 News.
Well, his tweets definitely helped last night. Thanks, Caroline. What began as a terrifying evening for that little girl's family ended with relief.
Ashley Arnold spoke with the 3-year-old's loved ones, and she continues our in-depth coverage with what they have to say. Ashley?
Yeah, you know, Ellen, Brad, the entire family is relieved to see this happy reunion. This nightmare started just across the street at this gas station. Everyone's saying in that family they're glad and grateful that she was found. Now, we spoke to the little girl's uncle, Carl Hunter, and he said that he frantically called her father to find out what happened and see how he could help. He says Vester was understandably upset, but now they're simply glad to be able to move forward.
I'm glad everything is for the family. I'm glad that their mind is relieved of all this.
Now, Maya was returned to her family after being checked out in the hospital. Live in Kansas City, Kansas, Ashley Arnold, KCTV5 News.
All right, thank you, Ashley. To receive breaking news updates on your smartphone as the search for the second suspect continues, always get our free downloaded news app, KCTV5. And by the way, that is the suspect who police are still looking for at this time. They have arrested the man who was with that woman at the Valero gas station, but again, still looking for this woman. If you see her, call KCK Police or the TIPS hotline.